Hello, hello. I'm Steve Reinhardt, CEO of Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, trading under AITX. This is Investors Corner. And on this session, I want to introduce you guys a little bit more to our relatively newly appointed president of robotic assistance devices, Mr. Mark Folmer.
Hey, good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. This is kind of like an epilogue onto our standard Sunday calls. You know, we have our series of exec calls that we perform on Sunday for better or for worse. And I had an investor request or multiple investor requests to get to know you a little bit. So I figured, hey, let's do it. We'll tack it on.
I think they should be careful what they wish for, right?
I think so. I think so. So let's jump in to my first question to you, which is, we have just passed the 1 year anniversary of your time with RAD, your time with us, our time with you, however you want to phrase it. Um, Share with us, why did you choose RAD? You shared with me you had some really strong offers and prospects before you chose to come over to our crazy band of workaholics. Why'd you choose RAD?
Great, good question, Steve. The opportunity is one, and because essentially the industry needs it. You know, the industry needs that change. They need to realize that some of these roles, these functions that are day to day and dull, don't take advantage of the real value of what a person can bring. So use that, you use those roles and those functions for with devices with RAD products.
I agree with you. I mean, I think we're at the very tip of the iceberg of using automated machines and AI enabled machines to perform a lot of these dull, dangerous, mundane tasks. So yeah, I'm glad. And I'll restate it. I've said it before. I'm so glad you're on the team. You're doing an amazing job. Part of the amazing job that you've done, uh, you know, has been leading a lot of change in the organization since you came on board. I figured from your perspective, the investor base might be interested to hear any summary of any of the changes that you've seen in RAD and been a part of.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of change, and it's team first, right? I mean, I think you've gone through some of our priorities, and of course, the first one on our priority list is people, is employees, is the team, and as a group, we've done a lot in the last year, and that ranges really across the board. I mean, a big highlight that everybody sees and has noticed is the Rex. Right. I mean, everyone sees the Rex because it's big, it's flashy, but there's also a lot of behind the scenes stuff, just organizing and structuring different processes. So as the team grows, which it's growing, right? I mean, you know that, and investors know that, and the team's growing. But you need to have some of these processes, buttoned down and functioning well to really be able to take advantage of it now and seize the lightning, as some of our colleagues say often, right? Is grab that opportunity and keep pushing it forward.
It's a great demonstration of how you and I are partners in this venture, because whereas I'm kind of, front manning it and doing a lot of the creative invention side of it and the tech work of it, you're, making it all work. You're making it all work with the processes and so forth. So I think on the investor's behalf, I'll thank you for the contributions that you make to the team.
Yeah, and I love seeing, and the guys are really stepping up, right? And the team, the people, in all different ways. Everyone has a different personality, a different value that they're adding and that they're contributing. So it's really kind of going and get that and bringing that together as much as we can.
Yeah, it's the strength is in the team. The strength comes from the culture. It's what's brought us here. So I can't stress it enough, as you know, right? I know that sometimes people look at it. What does that really mean? You understand it when you're on the inside.
You do. Yeah, you do. And it's I think you understand it when you see people rely on each other, right? Because they know that we're coming from that same basics of 5 priorities.
Yeah. Well, I know we're going to have you back on Investors Corner, because I know we're going to get some great feedback and people are going to have more questions. They're going to want to see more of you, which is great. But let's leave you with, if you want to leave us with one response here, which is, what do you think of RAD's prospects going forward, since you're kind of making that happen?
Yep. Multi-industry. I think that there's a lot of different types of industries that are sort of waking up to the opportunity of saying, hey, there are security issues being solved, whether that's property management, been very exciting in the last a little bit. Automotive dealerships, of course, still very, very exciting. The just transport, logistics, just anything really in and around efficiency. And people are coming to us now and being even more creative, right, on those opportunities. So prospects are good. They're solid.
Love it. I love it. Thanks for the time on this morning, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you again soon.
Thanks, Steve.